Have fun working 5 jobs DM. Edit. This was prior to COVID. So I work at a small store. My manager quit. The AM got fired for stealing money. 2 other employees quit because of the new workload and I'm now stuck doing all of it. So I told my DM, I'll expect a temporary increase to $29 per hour plus overtime to account for the extra work outside my job description. The amount isn't random. It's the sum of mine and my manager's wages. Expect me to do the work of 5 people? Pay me. He says no and that I'm not expected to do any more than my agreed upon job description. His exact words were, just keep doing your job. Nobody is expecting you to do the others' jobs as well. So I do just that. I don't do the deposits, the security briefings, the sales reports, the containment inspections, etc. All tasks that are outside my job description. So my DM gets mad saying none of the work is done. You told me you were not going to approve my temporary wage increases because you were not expanding my job tasks. Therefore I did only my job. He threw a fit about me, obviously misunderstanding him, and I stopped and told him, I didn't misunderstand you. I told you I would not do extra work without extra compensation. I should also mention I went from working 15 hours a week to 75. He called me lazy and greedy because I just want to make a buck. Yes. That is indeed how this whole employment thing works. You need job done. I agree to do job for payment. You pay me to do job. So I quit. Have fun working the entire store by yourself without overtime because you're an exempt employee DM. That's how you do it. Bravo. He called me lazy and greedy because I just want to make a buck. I'd have responded with what was he doing with all the money he is saving since it isn't being spent on salaries? Sounds like where I work. We have had a lot of full-time people leave for one reason or another. Promotion to another store. Promotion to another position in our store. Quit. Retire. Die. None of these people have been replaced. Our DM is the person who approves new full-time hires. And he gets bigger bonuses the fewer full-time employees we have. So, right now, we have 2 people each doing the job of at least 5 people. At least one person is at her wit's end and about ready to walk. If she does, the DM will be in big trouble. The culture is changing. Before you were supposed to be embarrassed that money was your primary motive for doing your job. Now people don't care. Listen babe, I'm here 'cause I got bills to pay. I don't exactly get my kicks from retail. If you aren't gonna find me a smokin' hot sugar daddy, sugar mama, I'ma need you to pony up the bucks so we can make this bill paying thing happen. Capiche? Quote. Out damn standing. Now have some fun and make sure you swing by the store in the next day or so to pick up something. Fuck you. Pay me. You should have asked if DM wanted you to do the job of the AM and steal money also. Why are bosses always so shocked to discover that their employees are there for the paycheck? Like, do you think I come into work every day just for your winning personality and natural musk? David? Fuck you. Pay me. I was just on a D&D sub and was trying to figure out why you were being so rude to your dungeon master in the title. Then I realized some people don't play D&D and DM can mean something different lol. He called me lazy and greedy because I just want to make a buck. Wait. Do you not get paid? Are you telling me you work as a DM for free? Quote. I had a boss tell me much the same thing once when I asked for a raise after a year without a promised one. You're just greedy. Just want money. I told him. Well, hell. That's what jobs are for, right? 'Cause I'm sure not here for my health. Perfect MC. Simply perfect with a whipped DM and a cherry on top. Approval given. They won't be working that store. They'll temporarily close it before they'll lower themselves to that. Then he'll go whinging to all his friends that nobody wants to work. 1. And not bother to tell them that he isn't willing to pay a reasonable amount. Op. Why are you giving away our product for free? Quote. You said we were not supposed to be greedy and just want to make a buck. Gotta love when they expect you to carry your workload, along with others, without extra compensation. I work in the engineering department of a large retail warehouse of close to 1,000 employees. 6 mechanics. 8 of us, regular, maintenance workers who keep the whole operation going. We've been 2 people short in staffing for 6 months. Today, there was 4 of us, doing the work of 8. I was at a dead run all day. No extra thank yous. No compensation for getting run ragged. Instead, I got a list of more things to do, when you get time. The job is a 24/7 operation, which requires 4 shifts to operate. But our short-staffed shift is the only one doing major projects because, quote, your team will do it right, face with rolling eyes. 2 managers plus your salary only equals $29. What is this, 2005? I once had a manager who was in this same wavelength of thought. I used to be quite a talkative, chatty, and popular guy on my team. One day, while I was chatting with a good coworker friend of mine while we worked, this same idiot manager came up and told me that he thinks that I'm talking too much, and, perhaps, you should just act like you don't want to talk to anyone. I ceased my talking. My coworker was getting ready to leave around that time anyway. 4 hours. I didn't say a word to anyone. Sometime after lunch, my manager comes up to me and snaps about how I have an attitude because I'm not talking to anyone. You told me not to talk to anyone, I pointed out. Yeah, I did. But I didn't think you'd be taking it so seriously. Why would I not take it seriously? You're the manager. Obviously. You're trying to lay out some ground rules. And you expected me not to follow those rules? Next time, you should do some thinking first before you make a rule for someone not to talk if it's just gonna upset you that they don't talk. He got very mad at me and started snarling at me. You better stop that attitude of yours before it ends up getting you in trouble. The only thing that's gonna get me in trouble is following your stupid rules if it turns out that you don't mean it, I snapped back. If you don't like it, kiss my ass. Now you and I can hash this out in the office, or we can talk to the store manager when he comes in later on. Now stop being such a twerp. He stomped down the aisle, continuing to snarl to himself about how I take things too literally. I kept expecting him to try to write me up, but he never did, and he didn't last longer than a few weeks after that.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. HesviraFera is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.